Hello Virgos, and welcome to your general reading for November of 2017. Now please remember that this message won't be resonating with all of you, and this is also a reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. So before I start, I wanted to give you a preview of what is going on in this reading. Now this reading could be catered for somebody that is thinking about a private and romantic relationship, or about the project that they're feeling very passionate about. So you will understand more during the reading what I'm talking about anyway. So let's start with the first card. The first card, it's from the Energy Oracle card deck, and it gives me an idea of the energies that you will have to work with in the month of November. And here we have the Thinking Woman. Now please don't get stuck because it's a woman thinking that if you are a man, that doesn't apply to you. This is not gender oriented, it's just the energy. So the Thinking Woman has got a lot to do of finding your true self, going within. It reminds me a lot of the Hermit card. So it's going within and really find your true self, what you want, what you really need. And so November will be a kind of a journey of self-discovery. But let's start with the first card. The first card here that we have is the Empress. The Empress, it's a beautiful card of giving birth to ideas, bringing everything that you want to fruition and being able to see it in your material world. It's a very caring and nurturing energy, but it's also very grounded. So with this card, I sense that during the previous month, you really were thinking and you really worked towards having something that is very, very close to your heart and to bring it to fruition. Now, the second card here that I have, it's then the Eight of Cups. So please keep in mind that this could be related, as I said, about a project that you're very passionate about, or about a personal relationship. Now the Eight of Cups talks to me about moving away from something. So it could be that when you start using the Thinking Woman card, the first one that I showed you, you will realize that whatever you put so much effort in and whatever it was really close to you and very important to you, it's not working out. At least not in the way that you wanted, or not with the approach that you're having about it in this very moment in time. And I sense that for most of you, for which this reading would resonate, you will decide to move away from this. But with the following card, that is the Three of Swords, I get the sense that for you to do this will take a lot of strength. The Three of Swords is a card of, I wouldn't say regret. Regret is the Five of Swords. It's just painful, a painful realization that you will have to, to let go. And, really to go through a grieving process. But saying that, it could be letting go of the way that you were approaching this particular situation. And I'm saying that I find a good vibe even in this situation because of the Empress. So this tells me that yes, you will have to let go of, some of you, of a certain situation or of a way to approach a situation, but I don't see it as a complete loss. Because under the Empress, I've got the King of Cups. I feel that you're still very passionate about this, that you even though you're going to move away and it's going to cause you sorrow, you're still passionate about this, and you've very much set your heart to it. But you will have to go within to find your truth. And here the Hermit card, as I was saying before with the Thinking Woman, it's really going within and realize, is this good for me? Is this what I really want? Is this what I really need in my life in this very moment in time? So it's a kind of being honest with yourself, even though it could cause you some distress. But immediately after that, if you decide to, to find the truth within yourself. Here we go with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new start with passion. So it could very well be that you will find something new to put your passion in, or to find a new way of approaching this situation with a renewed passion and really push forward. So it's a bit of inner work that needs to be done for you in the month of November. And here we have the King of Swords that is right under the King of Cups. So that tells me, because the King of Swords, it's the ultimate truth. Cutting everything that doesn't serve you anymore. But because it's under the King of Cups, for me it's very much balancing the logical and the emotional. So finding balance between, you know, the feelings that you have for the situation and the truth that you will find within yourself if you go into the hermit mode. And after that, we've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands, it's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is this knight that just gallops in with a huge passion, very, very fast energy. So I sense that if you do the inner work and manage to balance the emotional and the logical side of the situation, you will be then starting a new start with the Ace of Wands, and all of a sudden, bang, you're there, you're in top of the game, and you're galloping towards what you want. And here we've got the King of Wands immediately after the Knight of Wands. So you're going to be embodying in the month of November this incredibly passionate, and you will find your fire in your belly. Really, it is a beautiful reading, because there is such a difference between the start and towards the middle end of the month. So it's like starting low and then really coming up again in a very short space of time. So it's really good to see you bouncing back so fast. And then we've got the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins, for me here, it's like giving you an advice. Yes, use all the passion that you have, but hold the horses as well, because here I sense that all of a sudden you will get this new whiff of passion and you will be rushing in. But the Knight of Coins is saying to me, be steady. So with every step, make sure to ground them. Every step forward, ground them into this reality, so that you won't have to take a step back. Because otherwise, there is the chance that you might be feeling a kind of left out in the cold. This could be, if this is about a reading about a project, a working project, please be careful not to rush into spending money without thinking about it twice, or really a kind of not putting aside a little nest just in case. And if we're talking instead of for a personal relationship, a romantic relationship, please, before you rush in, think. Passion is great, but sometimes we have got to make sure that we're balanced. So both the logical and the emotional side. So to avoid to be coming on too strong and scare somebody off. Now, after that, towards the end, we've got the beautiful card of the Six of Wands. So I really sense that whatever you're embarking on, if you can apply, that kind of balanced approach, you will be victorious, whatever situation you're in. So yes, it will be great, and it will be really good towards the end of November. Now, I also pulled more cards here because I wanted to see more. And here we've got the Six of Swords. So it tells me, yes, you will be moving away from troubled water. Here, do you remember the Three of Swords up here? Where at the very start of the month, you would feel that, you need to grieve about a certain situation. At the end of November, you will very well much move away from that kind of feeling. And even though that might scare you because you think that you don't have enough information, that you don't know enough, where you're heading off. So it's new territory, but don't be afraid, because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. It's like as if you arrive at a crossroad with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is all about decisions. Which way am I going to go now? But the way here, whatever way you choose, it's the star. You will be choosing correctly, and it's going forward and it's going toward healing. And also it's the card for wishes. So really beautiful card. And we have got the Nine of Cups. Now these two cards, the star, that is the card of wishing, and the Nine of Cups is the card of wishes fulfilled. So whatever you're hoping for, it will come to fruition for you at the end of November. Now I also wanted to pull another card from the Gateway Oracle card of Denise Lynn, and this card, it's like giving me a better idea of exactly what is going to happen. And it says, launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So really this tells me, don't be afraid of moving to smoother waters with the Six of Swords. Even though you don't know what's going to happen with the moon, take that choice fearlessly, because the wishes that you made are going to come to fruition. So a beautiful, beautiful reading, and what a great strength it shows here that you're going to have in the month of November, Virgos, because as I said, starting from a low kind of vibes and really coming up, just make sure please to be able to balance your emotional and your logical side. Okay, so this is your reading for the month of November. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share and subscribe, and also leave a comment. And if you would like a private reading with me, please email me. I will put my email address at the bottom of this reading. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye.